Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Todd Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Pose. Yes, this is season 2, episode 1, y'all. I'm really excited that Pose is back. And I did post season 1 reviews on my YouTube channel, so if you want to catch up on my reviews and everything, go back to my other Pose review season 1 and catch up until now. I'm really excited coming back. Um, and I want to tell you that it's a lot to learn. It gave you a lot of history. It got a lot of things, stuff like that I haven't known when I was growing up. It's like that because I was so small and I was a baby. It's like that I didn't know a lot of this stuff was going about. So I love that how this show is giving me the history and of the LGBTQ community. It's like their struggle, the fight they went through, the stuff they had to go through, the HIV, the AIDS epidemic, and stuff like that, and how much it progresses until now. But it also shows us how it was in the beginning, how it was so high, so excuse me, it's so prevalent, and how this epidemic is like wiping the community away, and then people are just so ignorant and so rude and so uneducated about the community, about the disease and stuff like that. Science and technology was not advanced yet. Medicine was not advanced yet. So it was a lot going on, and there's a lot of things I have learned about this episode. So I'm gonna go on to explain to it. All right, so it's a start of 1990. Blanca and Pratel went to Hart Island. I never heard about Hart Island. I never knew this ever existed, and it was very emotional to even see the scene because I was like, wow, like back then people who didn't have family who couldn't afford any burial or don't even claim at the morgue get shipped to this area and it's just been thrown in there in boxes and stuff like that. And first of all, they came in and he tried to see Keenan Howard, who died because he had pneumonia or something like that. He died. So they was dating and they broke up, so like that. He died. And this lady in the figure office had a figure manic attitude. I said, first of all, it's too early in the morning for you to have an attitude, bitch. Like really, get out your face. You was seeing them and you was rolling your eyes, judging them, looking at them. It's like, can you open your mouth? Can you speak? Can you say? Can you please sign the pad and all stuff like that? Who you here to see and all that stuff like that? What you here for? Are you akin to him? Well, name doesn't matter here. All that stuff like that. Cause people are throwing them out all around here because they're not getting claimed or they can't afford the burial sites like that. So she was like, he said down the morning, she said, oh, well, the baby's in this area, these people in this area, and then all the AIDS people are quarantined, so they won't be around other people again spreading the disease. She said, they really dead. She said, we don't know how this thing spread. And so that's the ignorance that you're talking about. That's the ignorance we is like, back then it was so ignorant and so high. And even today, it's starting to becoming good now. But before, it was so ignorant. It's like even the deaf people think that these AIDS people was going to spread the disease to other people. It's like no, it's not, that's not how to spread. Unless it's sexual intercourses or sharing needles and blood and stuff like that, that's you don't get AIDS or HIV for anything else other those type of things and transmitting of blood and fluids and semen stuff like that. So it's like okay, but Hart Island was so touching because it was like those freaking boxes of people that was not claimed and it said numbers on them, stacking on top of each other, quarantine in different areas. They people wearing all these quarantine like has body suits like they was gonna get something out of it, get something from it. That's the ignorance they thing is like they thought they was gonna catch anything by even not even wearing protective gear to stack the boxes up, and it's like that. And then they showed a scene where they had the hearts of stones, and they put the names of the people who's died, and gives respect. It's like that. And Blanca said, pray to us, we had to make a difference. We had to make a change. We had to do something. We had to pray to fight. We had to pray to take a stand. We have to go forward and fight for our rights, fight for the revolution, fight for the future of the kids and everything. And I pray to people who was back there, who fought for everyone who is gay, who is bisexual, who's lesbian, like that, transsexuals, to even come forth to even experience and to have the good rights that they have now, to have the good the medications, to have the protection they needed. It's still a long way to go, but it still came away from the 90s up to now. Okay, so after that, we see that Blanca went to see the doctor, Dr. Judy, and she's a famous actress. I forgot her actress name, but um, Dr. Judy, they was there, and they gave Blanca the news. Told Blanca her T cells could fall below 200. All right, when you HIV thing like that, you don't want your T cells above 200 or go like that. If you have a lot of high T cells, that would be great. That makes it seem like, and then your CD4 count, if it's really high, is good in a good range. You become HIV positive, undetectable. But once your T cells become a low number, that HIV becomes AIDS, which is below 200. Once you get below the 200 mark, it becomes AIDS. Now, you could get AIDS and come out of AIDS to HIV if you take the medication, but at back that time, medication was not advanced. So they really have much to go by. So back in that time, the HIV AIDS epidemic was basically a death sentence. It's like that. Once you get it, it was hard to get out of it or to live a long life because it was not advancing medication. It wasn't stuff there to help you. They had programs that was fighting for the rights to get these stuff, to get advanced medications, to even help people of the community to live a long life. But once you get that, they was like, you got this couple of months to live. You can sort of live your life, do this and stuff like that. So it's very heartening to even hear that. And then Blanca just kind of like shut down a little bit. But she always had this fight, and that's what I like about Blanca. Like, she always had to fight in this dream to push forward, to not to give up, to resist the thing. She said she had kids to look after. She got kids to make sure their dreams go through. She had to fight. So Dr. Judy said, "Are you going to some people get busy or living, or get busy and dying? Get busy living. Live your life. Your life." It's like that. And she has a purpose. Her purpose is to make sure her kids get what they want, to get the dream, to get the stuff like that. So she's not going to stop. It's like that. He said, you don't go, I got to break it to you. If you don't get this in track, you basically will have 6 months to live. So give it a terminate sentence into her. So it's like they had antibiotics she could take to slow down the spreading of the count. It's like they stop getting lower. But that was that. So I would say that was kind of touching there too, to even hear that, because sometimes back then once you hear that, once you get the AIDS, it's really hard to get out of it because it was not advanced in technology and medicine at that time. All right, so then it went to the category. Is the first category was one, I think I couldn't really get the name. It was One Way Mardane, it's like that, and it was good. It was nice. Angel came and shut the shit down. She shut it down, really shut it down. It's like that. Came and did her little scene with her little freaking nice little dress, the hat and the purse. It was cream color, black and cream. She did it. She did that thing. She won the category and she did great. Now, we did see that Angel was in the room. Little Poppy is taking pictures of Angel. You can see like Angel and Little Poppy is coming close. So we can see some romance and start brewing between those two. So I was like, okay, we want to see. I see Little Poppy. I like Little Poppy, so like that. And Angel, so like that. So Angel was in the window taking pictures, and Little Poppy was taking Polaroid photos of her. And she was doing a good job. It was like posing correctly, posing with the shade, doing this, showing the eyes, giving the eye contact. So she was doing a lot of things. And Blanca was so visionary, saying, you know what? She has an idea in mind. Like, we're going to get Angel to do a model. Go to a modeling agency, go to a modeling gig, get a contract to be face or something like that. She going to do it. So this is her goal. So I said she do a really good job. That's her doing modeling. All right, so during the time we hear Vogue, right? Because this was the category that Angel won, and there's a famous song that Madonna did, Vogue, Strike a Pose. Vogue, Vogue, let your body move. Yes, Strike a Pose. Like, yes, Voguing. That was a really straight, powerful song. And Blanca think that song could be a revolutionary to the movement, the community, to move forward. And it probably was just like that. Because like I said, I was still young at the time. But I do remember hearing that song, Madonna, Strike a Pose. And Strike a Pose. And I was like, yes, that was our kind of song for thing. And that's how I think the voguing became it. around the time. So like that. I probably still need to know a little more history, but that could be part of it. So like that. So that was good. She had this revolutionary. She was talking to Lulu, talking to Candy, and all of a sudden they was like, "Oh no, girl." And Electra was there and said, "Oh no, girl, you delusional. This white girl ain't gonna do nothing for us." And say, "No, Madonna does like she's a Madonna. We gonna do this. She's like icon. We gonna have this. And the woman could." His staple point of our community with the Vogan and stuff like that, it's gonna make it big and stuff like that. And then Vogan has become big and everything. So that was that. So we saw Angel at the pier. I said, "Oh, Angel, you working at the pier again, girl? No, don't do that." So we saw Angel at the pier, and I guess she had to make money, so like that. So she went to the car and everything. So like that, it was a taxi, and she said, "Hey, baby, how you gonna do it?" She said, "Angel, what you doing in the pier? I thought you were not gonna do this anymore." I said, "Oh, that's a mama right there." She called her ass. She said, "Why you doing that? Hey, baby, I got no money. I gotta take it and do some money." She said, "You don't need this money. I gotta get in the car. I gotta take you somewhere." She said, "What I'm doing? Where I'm going? What is going on?" She said, "Listen, I saw this model 1990s like that face like that. You go to Mr. Ford and be the face of the Ford in 1990 magazine and stuff like that. You gonna do it." She said, "Oh, I don't think I could be able to do that." It's like, I don't think I got what it takes. She said, "Yes, you do. You are beautiful. You have what it takes. You got this." So it took her to the thing. Little Poppy, Blanca, and Angel went to the modeling thing. Angel was kind of nervous. At the first, she was playing like she was not nervous, that she was good, all that stuff, and she's great. But then she got a little nervous. It's like that. So when they gave her the thing, sign and stuff like that, sign the papers for him, and she said, "You make sure you tell them you Vogue and you did the thing in the categories like that." Cause Blanca was trying to do this. So when it came for her to go inside, she was like, "Blanca got coming." She said, "No, if I come in with you, you're gonna destroy your chances in getting it. No, you got this, got this." She said, "Girl, you got this. Just be you, be yourself, be you, and you got everything. Just tell them to know you Vogue and all that stuff. You be good." So Angel went in there. She was looking at everything, seeing everything, and she came downstairs, met the girl Miss Ford, woman Miss Ford. She was a recruiter, and she showed her the thing, and she said, "Oh, I saw your pictures, and you take Polaroid pictures. It's cute." She said, "Well, if you go be professional and stuff like that and model the world, you need a professional photographer to get professional photos." And she said, "I don't really have money like that. That's why I was able to do this Polaroids like that and something like that." So what she said that, and then she saw more her application. She said, "Oh, I see you do Vogue and everything." And yeah, Angel did, and Angel did the Vogue. It was like this, and then like that. And I was like, "Go ahead, Angel." And she was very impressed. So she said, "You know what? Here, there's a photographer I want you to go to. Tell him I send you. He will give you a discount and bring those figure professional photos to me personally for the semifinals." I said, "Yes! Go ahead, Angel. You did that, girl. You did it." And she got the semifinals. So she told Blanca and Poppy, and she told them, "I made the semifinals." They say, "Yes, I told you, got it. You go, you got it." Everything. So that was nice. That was really nice. That's all stuff. All right, so we got Lulu and freaking Candy. No, Lulu and Candy at the freaking funeral, right? Because Pray Tell went to go see the funeral. Oh, I can't say my words right. Funeral. He came and sat behind them, and Lulu and Pray Tell was clowning the area or clowning the funeral. He said, "Why be coming to funerals like that? All that stuff, dead people and all that stuff, and what is this looking like the flowers?" They was clowning the hell out of the area space. He said, "Oh, I want to make sure I can count all the people who know me before I die, because I want to know everybody who get along with me and all that stuff." They were going back and forth, back and forth. Pray Tell was getting agitated, very agitated. And then he saw Pray Tell. He said, "Listen, you wholehearted hoes." The shot. I said, "Oh shit, you you hard." He said, "You hard-hearted hoes." Social respect and everything. So give some respect and all that stuff like that. So they got up and did their respect. I said, "You grabbed them to filth, girl." Paytel. Paytel don't be. He don't be kidding. He don't be having it this season. Like his acting was really good. Billy Porter, he did a really good job as acting, because he don't be playing with these motherfuckers in this show. All right, so it got them up. So Dr. Judy came and sat down next to Pray Tell. They cool and everything. And Dr. Judy said, "How many funerals I've been to?" It's like she said her count. He said his count. He said, "Listen, if you the first one to get to 1,000, get a free toaster." And, they started laughing about that. And then Pray Tell looking over the side. He said, what is trying? She trying to get some dick. So when did the freaking funeral become a cruising spot? I said churches and funeral will become a cruising spot saying for people. I don't know why. I said it's really crazy. Trying to get some dick. So they went and he broke down seeing that little boy. He said, yo, he had a whole life to live and he just didn't to live as long because it's academic. We had to do something to our stuff. So he started struggling and started crying. And Dr. Judy cheered him up again with the toaster. He said, this is this. He said, well, you got 749. I said, I gotta die. I said, I can't take this anymore. I don't know how much I can take. He said, we got 749 before we get the food toaster. He started kind of laughing. I said, oh, hey, Dr. Judy. But Dr. Judy said, you come with me to this thing, to this meeting. So he said, where we going? Where we going? I'm hungry. He said, yeah, we go to eat, but I gotta take you to this thing. So took a Pray Tell to this meeting and went downstairs. And he said, where we going? I'm hungry. He said all that stuff. And he said, I'm not going in here. I'm not going in with people who don't even know about my rights and this white people, all that stuff like that. He said, but people in here are lesbians too. And they fight for the rights just as you, as much as you. Come here. And they said, it was a group called ACT UP. And I guess it was an organization that was fighting for the rights for HIV and AIDS patients and like that. I need to look up more. But at Twitter, they did explain the purpose of what ACT UP organization was. And I don't know if they're still around. Maybe I gotta check it out after the video. I'm gonna check it out and see if it's still around. But it was ACT UP, Fight AIDS, ACT UP, Fight AIDS, like that. And it was like, ACT UP, fight back, fight AIDS. ACT UP, fight back, fight AIDS. That's basically their slogan. And it was nice because the lady was talking. She said they raised, the last fundraiser they did, they raised $650,000. It was enough. They was happy. I said, that's a lot of good money. And they said they would go down to the church and protest and let them know that they spreading false lies about the thing. It seemed like condoms. They said condoms doesn't prevent HIV. Basically, the only way to prevent HIV is abstinence to have sex and all that stuff. That basically denying their sexuality and stuff like that, and sex and freedom, the choice to sex, and basically miseducating everybody and stuff like that about the thing. So basically, don't really care. So we need to go there, have a peaceful protest, and let them know what we mean business, and show them that they can be spreading false lies about us. We have the weed living here, and we could show them the light and put forward to have a revolution to fight for our rights and stuff like that. So they was good, and they all got happy and prayed to clapping and stuff like that, and said, ACT UP, fight back, fight AIDS, ACT UP. I was saying it with them, ACT UP, fight back, fight AIDS, ACT UP. I was like, yes, that was good. All right, so then we had the family dinner, right? So the family dinner, and they said, Damon said Ricky is still out doing, because I remember Ricky got like a dancing gig or something like that, and he was going on tour and stuff, and he out there. So they were doing that, and so excited that he coming back next week, and they had a family dinner, and Pray Tell was there. Pray Tell was a little off a little bit at the time because he just was in his feelings a little bit, but we're saying that he said, what's going on? It's like that. You got the revolution and that stuff ain't gonna happen. You know, Pray Tell, just tell it like it is. He said, what's going on? You think you could change the world? You could revolutionize with the Vogue and all that stuff. That he was breaking it down and said, the people think they had this thing going, and then just white people take it off and then make it pop. You think it's gonna make it pop and all that stuff like that? It's not gonna happen because it's not gonna happen to somebody take it out of there and take it on the thing and change it and make it their own way, and it's not gonna go down like you want it to be. And they said, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. So like, you know what? We gonna do it. And then they don't have it. Basically, they don't have it in it for us. But everybody else is good. But when we do something like that, all stuff, it's not gonna happen for us. So she said, tell Angel, tell him what you do. He said, well, I make semifinals in the model day. She said, oh, there you go, girl. Do what you gotta do. All right, so, and then she said they do that, and then he told Damon that Damon will start teaching Vogue classes at the place. He said, he said, what you doing? You go to some classes going on. He said, no. I tell you, well, you need to span the thing and put a sign up sheet. More people will sign up, and that's what happened. They're gonna start signing up. They're gonna start building. We gonna make an empire. We gonna build big, so like that. So that was that. So then we get Electra. I was like, oh, Electra, bitch. You know, Electra don't be playing. She came and reading the bitches, reading the girls. So she came down with her freaking special ass coat and everything. I said, what the hell, Electra getting this money? I know she working the waitress and stuff like that. So, not waitress, but hostess and stuff. But where did she get this extra money? So they sitting down and they was talking, you know, she clowning the sauce and said, well, don't be no seasoning the sauce and all that stuff. And basically they was talking about the Sunday thing because Angel had thing on Sunday and Prey said, oh no, we had to go to Sunday. This is our thing to fight for our rights and all that stuff and we going. So they said, oh, what we gonna do? What commitment said. So Blanca shut it down and said, no, we all going. And this is something that we could fight for our history, fight for our life, for our rights, and like that. We gotta show them what it is and we are not no missing. So y'all all are going. So basically shut it down and said they're all going. Electra said she was not going anywhere. She said, oh, no, I'm not going, that, something like that. He said, no, we all going on something like that. And Electra said, great. So they went to the church and everything. Before that, Blanca said how she was doing nails. You know, she worked at a nail salon. And the lady was giving her hours at the time when she said she needed to go. So she said, no, I can't do it. You know I was supposed to go. I would never turn down a thing, but I had to go right now. I can't do it. She said, I need you here. So he said, no, I can't do it. So that if you walk out of there, you better go to quit. So Blanca said, you know what? Hold on, I gotta quit right now. Because I'm not going to define myself with you and all stuff like that and to base myself to work with you like that, no. And so we said, well, you got to be lucky I even hire your behind. Because nobody want to care for your kind and stuff like that. Because ladies want women to do their nails. I was like, oh, you bitch, you shady. She said, you know what? I'm going to open my salon. And when I do open my salon, I'm going to be better than your ass. And I'm going to call them Vogue nails. And I'm going to come down here and try to take over your shit. And buy you out in the next time. So don't try to play me. You know, Blanca has an idea. She going to go for it. So that was that. But she quit. I said, oh, no. All right. So the photographer thing. Angel can't afford the photographers like that. So she was supposed to do, I think she was only going to do one thing, one look. And he said, how we going to do it? She said, no, we're just going to do one look. I can't afford anything else. He said, oh, that's not going to work. We got to do other things. And she said, well, so what's the deal? So he said, you know what? I know you for the peer. And he looked for me. I said, no, I got a face of a kind. He said, no, I know that face. You know, well. So basically, he clocked her real well. He clocked her and know what she was. And who she is. And basically he said, you know what? I could do this for you. Get you pictures, all that spread and all stuff like that. But you had to take some private photos for me. And it would have to cost you anything, and you would be able to do it for free. So I guess the deal was good. He did the whole thing, whole food shoots of different looks and stuff like that. Angel did a good job posing and did her little milk model and stuff. And then when it comes to the point, I was like, oh my gosh. He said, what's next? Take your clothes off. So as you know, Asia felt very uncomfortable doing that. She was taking her clothes off a little bit, a little at a time, and stuff. And got naked, and then he said, "Take that off." I said, "Oh no." He know what she was, who she is. So I was like, "Oh my god." So she felt very embarrassed in doing that. Took the pictures and stuff like that. So the next category was French Revolution, right? And freaking Lulu Candy came with some freaking bread or some pitchfork, like they was doing some shit. Prey Tell was clowning the fuck out of their asses. It's like, what the fuck you coming to pitchfork and bread, bitches? What the fuck is this? Like, he said a lot of stuff, but I can't read how he read it, so he turned them down and it's like that. So they got mad, and she, I think it was Lulu. No, I think it was Lulu. Yeah, Lulu was throwing the stuff at freaking Prey Tell, threw bread at the freaking judges because they gave him a whack score. I said, y'all gotta sit your ass down. And then we get Electra coming to ask Marie Antoinette. I said, Electra, girl. So first of all, she missed the church thing because they did the church thing, and they protested. They was handing out flyers. They went on the church floor grounds, laid on the ground, protested, and said, "Stop killing us! Stop killing us! Stop spreading false lies! Telling people about this and all that stuff." And to the point that people got upset. The Pope was like saying he couldn't get the word is. They was going back and forth. The police kind of come and escort them. I guess they took some people to jail. It's like that. So Pray Tell was in his feelings about that, and some people was at the ballroom was there at the rally. So here go Figure Electro coming in with her Marine Antoinette outfit, did the whole little thing, hit the whole guillotine, all that stuff like that. So when it came down to the scores, it was like, listen. Basically, she did win the category, but Pray Tell says, what's going on? Oh, so how do you rehearse this? You rehearse this whole act? That's how it's going to be? You up here and try to show those respect, show no even freaking direction, show no even freaking role model to the freaking young ones. You missed the freaking valley and you wanna come here with this little whole act and think you gonna do something. She said, Pray Tell, why you clowning me like this? Show the scores. She said, I don't need to tell the judge to tell them the scores. We know the judges on the scores is. Here, you wanna see the score? Here, took the trophy and threw it on her breaker. She said, Pray Tell, you gonna give me another trophy, and then when you give me the trophy, give it to me and I can shove it up your ass. She said, I was like, oh my gosh. And then Pray Tell said, listen, girl, you coming out here trying to like that, where you were at? Where were you? You supposed to be there for the kids. You supposed to show example for the kids. And you didn't show it, and you think that your thing was more important. It's like that. I work. He said the thing was in the morning. You worked the night shift. And I was like, oh shit. So what was more important than you? You got yourself together than being there and fight for the rights. They said fight for black people and stuff like that. So you couldn't take that as consideration that we were fighting for the rights and you did all this. So he said, listen. He told the guy, he said, come on and do the rest of the category before I blow my mind on this thing. And they walked past. He said, you wake the fuck up. I said, ooh, Pray Tell was heated. And Electro was mad. So they get the black categories was Vogue, Black Beauty, stuff like that, Queens, and stuff like that. They did they had like a black Grace Jones type person, then they had another person like a another goddess queen, and then Angel came, and Angel did a good job. She shut it down. She went on tens. But what the guy was talking about, he said, "Oh, but in the face of newspapers and stuff like that, and you get this to go to the face of the body, you do what you want and stuff like that." It kind of freaking made Angel upset a little bit because she realized what she did happen. So she got the trophy and was crying and just went off. So Blanca and Angel saw that at this man after and said, "What's going on?" She told him what happened. She told him, he said, "You supposed to be celebrating your wins like that, girl. Why is you unhappy?" She said, "This is I have a whole thing out there and I'm not gonna be able to get there and do this." She said, "No, you will get there." And so she told him, it's like, listen, hope you don't get mad. He said, never gonna get mad and stuff like that. But the guy clocked me and he knew what I was before I got there. And he made me take dirty pictures of myself. She said, what? All that stuff. He made me take dirty pictures. And then what if he put me on paper, my name in the papers and out there, out my ass and stuff like that. And I gonna miss the chance of mine and I'm not gonna be able to make it big or something like that. He go expose me with the pictures and show my John. And I gonna be over. It's not gonna work for me. She said, we're not gonna have that happen. Cause I'm not gonna let that happen. Now one of my kids was like that and Little Poppy was pissed. So that next day, Little Poppy, I said, ooh, go ahead, Poppy. Punched the hell out of that photographer. Blanca was there trying to get that. He said, all that, where is the paper? Where's the files? Where's the pictures? Where's the pictures? Show the pictures. He said, show me the exact location. Tell the exact location. They got the pictures. Got the dirty one. She's Blanca said, you look beautiful. He said, thank you. He said, where the negatives? They showed the negatives, got the negatives. And he said, listen, if you ever threaten my coming my girl again, my daughter again, next time I won't have my son coming here and knock your ass out. We're gonna be something serious. So they Angel Pop one more time. Angel took her pictures to the thing. Miss Ford was watching, looking at the pictures, and she said, "Miss Ford, I need this opportunity. Give me a chance. I'll worth this chance." It's like that. And just looked at her, and Miss Ford said, "This is beautiful." And then she told the group she made top 10. I said, yes! See, that's what you get. She made top 10. Then top 10 Pray Tell, blocking everybody, with praising them. Did a good job. All Star did a little toast. And they said, this is revolutionary, all that stuff. Blanca, mine is there. You got the dream. Before that, yes. That's what she did told her about she made top 10. But Blanca did tell Angel that her T cells were below 200 and she got AIDS and she could be more bits like that. So that's just told her good news to lift her spirits up again. and it did. And then Electra came again, late as usual, came to the stage. She didn't pay her rent at this time, stuff like that. And they said, "Where you come on? Where you getting on this first and stuff like that? Where you get this money at from? Like, where you get this money at?" And she said, "I not to answer to you." All that stuff like that. You know, Electra was reading as usual. She said all that stuff like that. Flipped the damn table, and she said she quit the House of Evangelista. No, House of Abundance, and no, Evangelista. Electra was House of Abundance, but that got disbanded. She joined the House of Evangelista, but she quit that. So she went to Lulu Candy and joined the House of Velocity. I said, "Oh, girl, that was a bad move." So they ended with the scene of voguing, and show the history. It said this is the category is Vogue and all that stuff. And they just Vogue the house down. They showed the little Vogue pieces, and it was really great. And that's how it ended. And it ended with the thing called Silent Equal Death. And it was a nice episode. That was Pose, y'all. I really enjoyed it. It was a nice episode, nice opening. Like I said, I really enjoyed Pose this episode. It was a very eye opener, a very history lesson, a lot of things I didn't know. It was very touching, and stuff like that, but it was also a uplifting kind of episode. I can't wait to see next week. And tell me how y'all think about this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And talk to y'all later. Peace.